Coronavirus disease COVID-19 is an infectious disease caused by the SARS-CoV-2 virus. Most people infected with the virus will experience mild to moderate respiratory illness and recover without requiring special treatment. However, some will become seriously ill and require medical attention. Anyone can get sick with COVID-19 and become seriously ill or die at any age.
Health protocols. We have safe and healthy protocols to fight against COVID-19. Keep yourself and others safe. Protect yourself and those people around you. The best way to prevent and slow down transmission is to well informed about the disease and how it spreads. Get vaccinated as soon as it's your turn and follow local guidance vaccination. Keep physical distance of at least 1 meter from others, even if they don't appear to be sick. Avoid crowds and close contacts. Wear a properly fitted mask when social distancing is not possible and when the setting is poorly ventilated. Clean your hands frequently with alcohol-based rub and or soap with water. Cover your mouth and nose with a bent elbow or tissue when you cough or sneeze. Dispose used tissues immediately and clean hands regularly. If you develop symptoms or test positive for COVID-19, self-isolate until you recover.
Kabataan, kasangkot ako sa pagbuo ng ating bayan.
My name is Miguel Aldosingan. Wear a mask properly. To properly wear your mask, make sure your mask cover your nose, mouth and chin. Clean your hand before you put your mask on, before and after you take it off. And after you touch it at any time when you take off your mask, store in a clean plastic bag. And every day either wash it each a fabric mask or dispose of it in a trash bin. It each with medical mask. Don't use mask with fans. Thank you.
Make your environment safer. The risks of COVID-19 are higher in crowded and inadequately ventilated spaces, where infected people spend long periods of time together in close proximity. Outbreaks have been reported in places where people have gathered, often in crowded indoor settings, and where they talk loudly, shout, breathe heavily, or sing, such as restaurants, choir practices, fitness classes, nightclubs, offices, and places of worship. To make your environment as safe as possible, avoid the 3 C's. Spaces that are closed, crowded, or involve close contact. Meet people outside. Outdoor gatherings are safer than indoor ones, particularly if indoor spaces are small and without outdoor air coming in. If you can't avoid crowded or indoor settings, take these precautions. Open a window to increase the amount of natural ventilations when indoors.
If you feel unwell, here are some tips and guides that you can do if you are feeling unwell. First, if you are in a situation that you have a fever, cough, and difficulty breathing, seek medical attention immediately. Then, call by the telephone first and follow the direction of your local health authority. Then, know the full range of symptoms of COVID-19. And these symptoms are the fever, dry cough, tiredness, and loss of taste or smell. And less common symptoms includes aches, headache, sore throat, red or irritated eyes, diarrhea, skin rash, or discoloration of fingers or toes. Then, stay home and self-isolate for 10 days from symptoms onset, plus 3 days after symptoms cease.
Alert Level 3. What do we need to know under Alert Level 3? Intra-zonal interzonal travel shall be allowed subject to reasonable restriction based on age and comorbidities. As may be determined by LGUs, we should not be stricter as those prescribed under Alert Level 4 and subject to the oversight, monitoring, and evaluation of their respective RIAPF. Provided that those below 18 years of age and those belonging to the vulnerable population shall be allowed access to obtain essential goods and services, or for work in permit industries and offices in accordance with existing labor laws, rules, and regulations. Individual outdoor exercises shall also be allowed for all ages, regardless of comorbidities or a vaccination status. The following establishment and activities characterized as high risk for transmission shall not be allowed to operate or be undertaken in areas classified under Alert Level.
Face-to-face or in-person class for basic education except those previously approved by the IATF and or the Office of the President. Contact sport expect those conducted under a bubble type set up as provided for under relevant guidelines adopted by the IATF Games and Amusement Board and Philippine Sports Commission and approved by the LGU, where such games shall be held fanfares, ferias, and kid amusement industries, such as playground, playroom, and kiddle rides.
Meetings, incentives, conferences, and exhibitions or MICE. Venues for social events such as parties, wedding anniversary, debut, day parties, family reunion, or bridal shower. Visitors of tourist attractions such as libraries, archives, museum, galleries, exhibits, parks, plaza, public gardens, viewpoint, overlooks, and like amusement park. Agencies and instrumentalities of the government remain to be fully operational and shall adhere at least 30% on-site capacity, applying work from home and other flexible work arrangements.
Have a great day to each and everyone. I'm Janik Torres together with Group 5 presenting the infomercial about youth on natural calamity that Typhoon Odette is the best example for them, which informing on how the youth handle and help in times of calamities with the hashtag Kabataan, KaSangkot ako sa pagbuo ng ating bayan. We are witness the devastation caused by Typhoon Odette in various regions of Luzon, all of Visayas, and Mindanao. We will see the ruin of some of our beloved people's property due to the ferocity of this storm. Our countrymen's eyes can see how difficult it is to recover from this kind of depression in this situation. As youth, we must have understanding of such calamities in order to handle and help our dear people at this time. This is accomplished by engaging in and supporting programs that are designed to assist our people. Giving a little word to what you can only to meet the needs of our compatriots who have been ravaged by calamities is an illustration of this.
We have seen that the Typhoon Odette had severely impacted a lot of people negatively. We, the youth, can handle and help in these times of calamities by organizing a voluntary group that will collect donations such as food, potable water, and clothes to be given to those who are affected.
The youth handle it by giving food and what they need. Like in our area, many people from 1D evacuate to the covered guard of 1A. The Sangguniang Kabataan made a program to give a relief and also a feeding program to the people who damaged by the typhoon. Whatever disaster may happen, we should help each other and make the unity together to overcome the disaster. Disaster cannot be stopped, but we can overcome it by the help of the youth and by helping each other.
As this time, as youth leader of my community, I will create a group that have an ambition to help the others or those people that have a willingness to serve the others so that I am easy to ask them some ideas what we need to do. We are going to plan as we earn money so that we can help the others.
The youth handle and help in times of calamities. What you can do help those affected by calamities is talk to them and calm them down. Ask how they are giving them enough necessities such as food or water. Calm them down and talk to them so they don't think about what happened. Help if someone is injured. Go to their be safe area, then pray and believe that everything will be fine. Be ready also and prepare especially supply.
I, as a youth member, there are one basic rule, which is an awareness of what to do before, during, and after the calamities or disasters. This awareness would lessen panicking, paranoid, and uncontrollable people running around. Knowing what to do when the disaster strikes will also lessen the death toll.
As a youth, I can help by volunteering to distribute the relief goods, posting financial on social media aid to know or seen by other people, and can help and convey to those are in need.
If you have the ability to donate cash to an accredited disaster relief organization, this will always be the most helpful way to help disaster victims. Cash donations offer the most flexibility and can be direct and used where they are needed most. If you are unable to make a monetary donation but still want to contribute to the relief effort, your next best option is to contact an accredited organization to find out about volunteer disaster relief. You can also donate supplies and equipment, but before you do, reach out to an accredited organization to find out what they need and how best to help disaster victims. Sending unsolicited or unnecessary goods or supplies directs limited resources away from providing essential services and can actually do more harm than good. Thank you.
Good morning everyone, I am Ating Bayan from Group 1 and today we will discuss the issues about family and educational scholarship along with my classmates Mary Jane Orapa and Rochelle Plaza.
Hi everyone, I am Rachel Joy H. Plaza from grade 11 UMC Martino. I am the representative of Group 1. I am here in front of you to discuss about the different problems or issues of the family. These are the three problems or issues that we will discuss. First, in our list are financial problems. Many families experience financial problems, lack of communication, and cause problems when shopping gets out of control. Family financial problems can lead to stress. Some couples fight over spending habits instead of searching for solutions to their money-related issues. Because of the financial problems affect the whole family. Have a meeting to explain the financial issues and make a plan to solve it. Also because of this pandemic, many businesses are bankrupt and many workers affected because of this pandemic. Many families are suffered and they don't have enough money to buy their foods. That's why family financial are the most problem or issue of the family. Because some of the situation like this, they are decided to break up their family instead of fixing it. Second, in our list are the family distance issue. Family issues must be fixed together by family members, and a good conversation or family meeting with the help of God surely will be done. Long distance may affect the family gatherings, which hinder the chance to attend, witness, or to know the problem. Knowing the problem can make a solution more relevant and fixable. Lastly is arguments and fights. Argument, it is aimed to persuade people from specific thoughts. Fight or the confrontation. The best thing that we have to do is to build a strong relationship to every part of our family. And if there is circumstances like this, we will know that we can overcome it. Help each other to find a better job to earn money for our daily needs. Now, we are done to discuss the most three family problem or issue. I hope you've learned something.
Starting at my topic, scholarships give you access to good colleges. Yet the benefits of scholarships are huge and make applying well worth your time. We know that applying to college is a stressful experience, and applying for scholarships can seem like another additional stress that you don't need. Yet, if you can convince college that you're the right candidate for a scholarship, full ride or not, you can set yourself up for life. No one should have their education limited due to a lack of household income. One of the most important scholarship benefits for our society is that it gives us engineers, doctors, academics, nurses, lawyers, and scientists from backgrounds that would make traditional college financial aid hard to secure. Having more people in these professions is better for us as a society and helps us fill any employment gaps that would otherwise be empty. A key to benefit of scholarships is that the need of work is removed. Instead, you can dedicate all your time to working on your academic projects. This lets you improve your grades and get a better job when you graduate. Winning scholarships can be difficult. Some scholarships have thousands of applicants, which means that if you are awarded your scholarship, your pre-college achievements are given additional recognition. Moving on, as I was saying in our last topic, scholarship removes the need of work. So I will discuss here in our next topic, the no need of work in scholarship. Scholarship helps many working students here in our country, especially here in Philippines, where poverty is normal and many children have to work before eating and studying, and instead they just work for the sake of their family. Scholarship will be a big help to them by making them experience less work and less stress that they are getting from working and studying at the same time. All they need to do is focus on maintaining their grade and their own job, instead of working hard just to sustain their needs and give their time to their family. Lastly, I said in the second topic that the students that have scholarship need to focus on maintaining their grades and health. With that said, I will now discuss the need of maintaining high grades in scholarship. The only way that we can maintain our good grades is study hard and work hard. If you're stressed, don't waste any of your time watching TV and playing online games. It's very important that you have the time management that helps you focus on your study. Studying hard can make a poor person feel happy and happy. That is everything. Thank you for listening and have a great morning. Kabataan, kasangkot ako sa pagbuo ng aking bayan.
I'm Mary Jane Orapa from Group 1. I have 3 topics to discuss. First, which is the unfaithfulness. Second, is scholarship make education easier to access. Third, student that wins scholarship can access extensive support. Faithfulness infidelity is unfortunately one of the reasons for divorce. It is a challenging problem to solve within a marriage, let alone a family. When a partner cheats, you may wonder how a marriage can be put together or if it is worth it to continue. Prevention is the best solution to unfaithfulness, meaning that both partners comment to and nurture the relationship sufficiently. Once a fidelity has occurred, however, it is generally wise to get professional support in the form of couples counseling. The BetterHelp platform has resources for dealing with unfaithfulness as well as licensed therapists who can help both partners process their feelings about the situation and make good decisions about how to move forward. Third is students that win scholarship can access extensive support. Access college in the United States is expensive. The average student debt of the class of 2018 is $29,000. If you are a gifted student from a poorer background, accessing higher education can seem impossible. This is one of the key answers to the question of why are scholarships important.
No one should have their education limited due to a lack of household income. One of the most important scholarship benefits for society is that it gives us engineers, doctors, academics, nurses, lawyers, and scientists from backgrounds that would make traditional college financial aid hard to secure. Having more people in these professions is best for us as a society and better help us fill any employment gaps that would otherwise be empty. Students that win scholarship can access extensive support winning a scholarship nets. You more than just a healthy bank balance. Many colleges offer support to students that have won scholarships to then get the most out of their money. This doesn't mean that your college will babysit your spending and curtail you from having fun. Don't worry. What it means is that they'll help you experience the full benefits of scholarships, offering mentorship to help you with the program. This extra support can be a massive help for any freshmen and means that college will be with you achieve the very best result that you can. Third is scholarship make education easier to access. All scholarship benefits maximum of 60,000 pesos per academic year. OWA offers a range of scholarship to dependents and beneficiaries of OFWs. That is why it is important to keep your membership active to utilize these education benefits.
Have a good day everyone. I'm Jan Eric Salalila together with Group 4 presenting a infomercial about participation as SK elected officer with the hashtag Kabataan KaSangkot ako sa pagbuo ng ating bayan. As a chairman in a barangay San Jose, Rodriguez Rizal, I would like to thank you all for your time to be here in our meeting, the Avanza. I would like to inform all of you that I have proposed a project for this year is to conduct a basketball league. Its purpose is to let the Sangguniang Kabataan to show their talent in a basketball court by joining the league. Sangguniang Kabataan can also improve their skill and develop their sportsmanship, be engaged in the community as well. Together with my fellow SK Kagawads, are inviting you all to form a team and join the league. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I am Raymark Perez, the elected SK Treasurer of Barangay Kasiglahan. As a treasurer, I would like to inform everyone that we will have a league and every basketball player or team will need to register with us so that you can participate our game. And fee for our registration in the game is 300 pesos for in the port. And for the team, there are only 10 players in a team. And for the winners of our game, you will win 3,000 pesos. And for the loser, you will return to the port to have fun in our game.
Good day everyone. I am Venture Ben Bisarao. I will run as SK Kagawad ng Barangay San Jose. Our group has a basketball league and I am one of the coordinators in our basketball league. You can count on us that our program will be smooth and fun and we will carry out many more programs for ordinance of our barangay. Again, I am Venture Ben Bisarao. We run as SK Kagawad and I look forward to your voting. Thank you very much.
We conduct this event to prevent the overwhelming drug abuse and to aware
our community and find a new way to entertain themselves and make a new friend in this event. And let the teenagers to engage to a physical activity and let the young people enjoy this event and say no to drugs because drugs can destroy your life if you take. And aside from that, this event propose also encourage young people to engage on physical activity, not only playing video games online. We know that this is also a major problem to the young people because at this time we have advanced technologies. People and especially young people focus only on gadgets, so that's why this event may help and hopefully encourage every single youth people in San Jose, Rodriguez, Rizal to participate and build a relationship and have fun also. So what you waiting for? Let's enjoy this league and make sure that you have a team and to entry this game. Good luck. This is your Pangilinan Joey as SK Kagawad.
The 2022 national elections will be held this coming May 2022. The preparation for the event is being done so that everything could be wrapped up this upcoming national elections. In democratic country like the Philippines, we have held an election every 3 years to pick our leaders. Senators, public servants, a president every 6 years. Everyone in their legal age is allowed to register to be a voter. This power that the majority holds is enough to change the course of the history because we have democracy, the power of the Filipino to choose who deserves to be the right leader of the country. Democracy is not perfect either. It has its flaws, especially the way information interferes the critical thinking of the majority. As of now, the generation of a new age is willing to change the bad reputation of the Philippine politics. The ideology shared by generations to being spread through the young minds. The new age of the democracy is using internet.
But does our generation know who should they vote? Apparently, yes and no. They are willing to vote someone who has the view to change our country but blinded by the misinformation and false news. The candidates that are currently running are competitive, cunning, and are showing admiration to us in order to get our votes. Some are smart, which I hope would last long in their term if they actually win. The usual Philippine politics issues. The bugging question, is the generation ready to elect a competent one? The issue of fake information circulating around social media that tarnish the brand and reputation of presidential candidates, senatorial candidates, and party lists is still far from over. That's just one of the many issues we have when it comes to election, and this is being highlighted nowadays. Example of this is the support Ferdinand Marcos Jr. receives from spreading misinformation and misleading facts that simply eradicates the atrocities his father did. Verifiles, Rappler, and other news sites have taken actions into putting this down, but the reach of this is online and people are still gullible to these kinds of misinformation. The spirit of support and change is there, but this is an act of fanaticism, not a critical mindset. But due to this, movements and support to real change starts to exist amongst young Filipinos. The movement to change the old age of fanaticism but critical thinking and patriotism. Example of this are various group of students and schools helping their co-students in getting into the vote to be a voter. Groups like Kabataan Party List and other organizations became more active during the current administrations as issues of red tagging and other various issues regarding safety of the students.
Millennials and Gen Z, or those born in mid-90s and early 20s, comprise 18,847,230 of the 61,843,750 voters across the country. In 2016, there were 18,300,000 196,615 voters in the age bracket, accounting for 33% of the 54,363,844 voters. Young Filipino voters make a difference in next year's national election as they now comprise 52% of the total registered voters, like Director James Jimenez believes. That's how significant the youth vote is in the coming election, Jimenez said during an online briefing with CNN Philippines on Saturday. In his presentation, the official said that as of July, 60.46 million Filipinos are already registered for the 2022 general elections, higher than Comelec's target of 59 million. The youth has power, as the popular saying goes, there is power in numbers. This holds especially true an election wherein the amount of votes decides everything. Numbers are strong suit of the youth. Comelec Director James Jimenez estimates that 52% of the total registered voters are young adults. That equals around 31 million out of the 60.46 million registered as of September 11, 2021. Whenever you wonder if your singular vote matters, think again. If this ratio stays true until the end of voter registration on September 30, the decision of young voters will have a colossal effect on the outcome of the 2022 election. So far, we have around 4.3 million new voters who have already registered, which means we have already exceeded the expectations we set out with back in 2019. Comelec spokesperson James Jimenez said in a virtual forum. At the same time, the full body official is looking to have at least 60 million registered voters for next year's national polls.
These prove that our generation is ready to vote. The answer is yes. The new generation of the young minds is ready to face the reality of politics, is willing to change, though they have shortcomings and they are slowly losing hope to the politics system due to incomprehension of the Filipinos, cause the failed education system we